This page probably has the most math, this page and the next page. And that's okay. We haven't done a ton up until now. It's a lot of calculator work. It's just knowing what to put into your calculator. But these are events, things that happened throughout the season that we're going to look at and see statistically what was the probability of this event occurring. All right. I think for everybody, they're just about the same. Your numbers will be different because the teams didn't all win the same amount of games. The teams didn't all have the same amount of games with more than 300 pass yards, and so on. So how this works is you will find this answer, the Chiefs winning, as a fraction. You will convert that fraction into a decimal, and then that decimal will get turned into a percentage. I'm going to walk you through 2 of them, 3 of them, depending on how long this video is at, and call it good. That should be enough to get us started. The next page is very similar with one slight difference though. So watch that other video about it just to catch that difference before you start on the next page. But my first event was the Chiefs winning. I'm going to come up here to my statistics page, and just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They won 14 games. So when I come down here to our events page, my fraction would be 14 over 17. 14 wins out of 17 total games. That's my fraction. To make that a decimal, well, we've talked about this. Fractions just mean division. So you'll take your calculator, 14 divided by 17. Give me 4 decimal places. All right, so this one says 0.82352. I'll round that to 8235. So 0.8235. There's my decimal. To get it as a percentage, take that number, take your decimal, and multiply it by 100. Round this one to 2 decimal places. Or it should just be 2 decimal places when you put that decimal in. I don't know why I pointed at the screen. You can't see it. 82.35. When you put this number in and multiply it by 100, this is your answer. Let's do the same thing for Chiefs having more than 300 passing yards. We scroll back up here. We go to the passing yards column, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. So, come back down to the page of events. The Chiefs have more than 300 passing yards. Well, that happened 10 times out of 17 total games. Turn a fraction into a decimal, we divide 10 divided by 17, 0.58823. That 3 would round down, so I have 0.5882. We take 0.5882. To make it a percentage, we multiply by 100, 58.82%. Good enough? It has 3 questions. It wants you to look at the decimals. So in this middle category, what does it mean when your decimal is a number really close to 1.0 in terms of the probability of that event happening? Right? As your number gets closer to 1,